In today's video, I'm going to explain how to use visualization to create anything that you want in your experience. Hi, this is Natalie Leffler. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for coming here and watching this video. Today, I'm going to explain how to use visualization to create your reality. I've been a marriage and family therapist, behavioral expert, and holistic health coach for 15 years. And I love teaching people how to use their own innate skills, the power of their own mind to create a life they love and change and transform anything you want. I'm talking about all of the things that you no longer wish to have, such as pain, illness, mental health issues, a lack of money, a troubled relationship, whatever it is, you can transform all of that. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to keep giving you more and more videos so that you can transform your life. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it. It helps YouTube be able to show this video to more people so I can teach more people how to create lives they love. So I appreciate it. Thank you. So let's begin. In the last video, hopefully you watched it. It was all about why visualization and using the power of your imagination can help you create your reality. So if you haven't watched it after this video, go back and watch it. It will help you make more sense of how to do this process. So visualization in your mind is giving your unconscious instructions on what to give you in your reality. Because you're either bringing it in, you're seeing this reality, and you're going to keep getting that. Or if you don't want the same reality, you can create your reality in your mind, which gives your unconscious the instructions. And then that is what you will get. So it's a very, very powerful technique to override those old reels. Remember all those reels of beliefs and thoughts and experiences that were continuing to play out. We can create new ones with visualization. So Neville Goddard is one of the founders and best teachers of manifestation. Check him out if you haven't already. And today I'm going to teach you about how to live in the end result, he says. When you visualize, you want to live in the end result because that shows your unconscious, hey, this is what I want. This is what I need you to live out and get to. So it's very important that we always want to think about what it is that we want and the end result of it. So 1, get clear about what you want. You don't want to think about too many different things and then give your unconscious very confusing instructions. It's like going to a restaurant and ordering fish and then thinking about it and then being like, never mind, I want steak. And then the waiter comes back and goes back to the kitchen. And then you're like, never mind, I want chicken. And they're all confused. The waiter and the cook, they don't know what to make you. So if you're not clear about what you want, it's just going to give your unconscious and your superconscious very confused instructions. And then you might get it, you might not, you might get something jumbled up. So 1, get clear. What do you want? Do you want more money? Do you want all of your debt paid? Do you want to go on vacations? Do you want to buy a house? See, all of these things are varying parts of maybe wanting more money, but maybe it's just that you want a house. So if you want a house, say, I want a house. If you want a relationship, do you want just to be dating someone? Do you want to be married? Do you want a long committed relationship? So think about what kind of relationship do you want? So the first step is get clear about everything that you want. Write a list and get very clear about what it is that you want. The second step would be you always want to visualize in first person. That means that it's coming out of your own eyes. Now, when you close your eyes, sometimes you visualize like a movie scene. Have you realized that? Sometimes when you dream or just think about things, you see yourself doing something. That would be third person. So you don't want to do that. You want to see out of your own eyes because your unconscious needs to know that you want to see whatever it is that you want to see out of your own eyes. You don't want to see someone else doing it, right? So your own eyes would mean that really the only thing that you could see is maybe your body. If you look down, you could see your body, you could see your hands, you could see your feet. You look up and what would you be seeing? You'd be seeing whatever it is that's going to be in your scene. So very, very important. Sometimes you need to sit and train yourself to do that. I always suggest starting when you close your eyes to see your own hands in front of you. And that is the best way to know that you are seeing at a first person. The third step would be senses and feelings. So you want to actually feel like you're there. You want to see and sense like you're there. So what are you hearing? What are you seeing? Maybe you're at a restaurant and you're eating something. You might be tasting something. You might be touching something. Maybe you're in that new car and you're touching your steering wheel. So you want to activate all of your senses. The more real you can make it, the better your unconscious is going to pick it up and be able to live out those instructions, because it's going to know, oh, this is really the sensory information is making it really real. That must be exactly what I need to do. So any and all senses that you can possibly do it. The fourth thing is you want to make it short. You want to make it real short. You don't want to have this long, drawn out daydream visualization where it's going through all the stuff, because that just makes it not clear for your unconscious. So I'm talking like 10 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds at most, a little scene that you're going to think about, and you're going to repeat it, which I actually wrote down here. I meant to have that as 5, but it's actually going to be something you repeat. So you want to keep it short and simple. If you want a new car, you could be, in the car holding the steering wheel, and you're just noticing that you're feeling yourself in that car for 10 seconds. Something very, very short, so that your unconscious goes like a stamp. It just stamps it in there, picks it up, and then it knows exactly what to do. If you're visualizing yourself doing too many things, if you're in a car parking lot and you're looking at different cars, and then you go into that car and you're in that car, and then you're test driving it, and then you're talking to somebody, I mean, it's just too much, and your unconscious won't be able to pick up that cohesive visual, and it might end up doing something different. So make it a very clear 10 seconds. You're in that car holding the steering wheel. You say, I love this, my new car. And that's how it knows, okay, you're in that car. You love it. It's going to go give you that car. And then again, the end result. So you always want to be after it's completed. So that means basically, let's say you wanted that new car. I wouldn't be in the car parking lot trying the car, because that wouldn't indicate that you have the car yet. You want to be at home with the car. You want to be maybe a month after you got the car and you're still enjoying the car, or you're taking your friends out in the car and you're showing them the car. So you already have the car, it's in your possession, and you're so excited about it. That's after the event. If it's a partner you want, perhaps you wouldn't want to try to manifest texting them or something, conversations, or even a date. If you want somebody as your partner, you want to see them after. If marriage is what you want to be after the wedding, perhaps an anniversary down the line, and you see yourself enjoying your company, you're talking about your anniversary and your amazing years of marriage. So it's after the result, something you always want to think about. No processes, no steps to get there. Another one that people often think about is if they're trying to change their health. Maybe they're trying to lose weight. They try to see themselves exercising more or eating healthy. Well, that's a process, and you don't need to do that. You just need to see yourself, the version of you that is healthy. That's it. Or you're talking about being healthy now. You don't need to see the process, because it's not up to you to do the process. It's up to your superconscious to lead you down that bridge of incidents, down that path that's easy and effortless, that will take you exactly where you want to go. So just see yourself exactly having whatever it is that you want, whether it's yourself being different, whether it's yourself having something that you want, whatever it is, a solution resolved, something different at work, you have a raise now, you have a new job now. I mean, anything that you want, you just want to make sure it's that end result, that you are creating a scene in your mind. You already have it. It's a very short scene. You feel that feeling of what it's like having it. So you probably are really excited or feel really good because you're creating something that you want, right? You have money, heck yeah, that feels good. You have a new relationship, woohoo. You have a new job, a career, you have a new house. I mean, all of those are amazing, right? So you're gonna feel good in your visualizations. You're gonna be thankful, you're gonna feel grateful, you're gonna be happy. So that's always a part of it. And another thing that I always add in, here's a little secret tip, is I always add in that it's so easy and you got it so easy and you got it so fast. So yes, I got this new car. It was so easy and fast and I can't believe I got it at such a good deal. I'm going to go over in other videos some extra tips to create amazing visualizations. But I just wanted to give you a very basic outline of all the things that you need to do in your visualizations so that you create that perfect image in your imagination so your unconscious picks up those instructions and lives them out. So again, let me recap. You want to get very clear about what you want. You want to be in first person, remember seeing out of your own eyes. You want to activate all the senses you possibly can, your feelings, your emotions, if you're what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what even you're thinking in that scene. You want to make sure it's that end result so you already have whatever it is that you want, or you've already gotten rid of something you don't want. And you are able to play it over and over in your mind. You want to do that enough times so that your unconscious really picks it up. If you're amazingly clear and precise, it doesn't take very many times, but it could take some repetition. So you might want to repeat it 5 times in your mind. If your mind wanders, just go back, do it again and again until it feels like you just feel done. Let your own intuition tell you it's going to say, yeah, I got it. Okay, it feels done. Like you'll just kind of know it feels done. If it doesn't feel done, you might need to do it for a few nights in a row or perhaps a week, and then you will actually get it in. The last thing that I want to cover is the best times to do it. So I would say the best times to visualize are when you are getting somewhat sleepy or waking up upon sleep, or in an otherwise very meditative state. And the reason for that is because you want to really immerse yourself in that visualization. You want to make that seem like reality for that moment of time. You want to close down your other senses. You don't want to hear the other reality. You want to make what you're visualizing so strong that it feels like your reality so that your unconscious knows it's really important and then it lives it out for you. So before you go to sleep, you're naturally going to kind of shut down that self-conscious part of you and able to kind of go deep into your unconscious naturally as you would when you fall asleep and go into those deeper levels of sleep. It's the exact same thing when you're waking up. You could do it then, you could visualize because you're kind of still sleepy. You haven't really gone into the world yet. And that's a really good time to do it too. And the last time would be perhaps when you're kind of napping or just putting yourself in a meditative state, and you can close your eyes, you can tune the world out, and you can make that visualization really strong, like it's real in your mind, and then come out of it and move on with your day. So there you have it, the best way to visualize anything that you want. Remember, why you're doing that is because you are creating a new scene, new reels in your mind so your unconscious can live that out. You want to make what you want more important than the reality that you're actually living if you do not want that one anymore. It has to be more important. You have to give it more of your time thinking about it and focusing on it so your unconscious knows that's important. That's what I'm going to make happen in your reality. Thanks so much for watching. Again, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also like this video. It really helps YouTube know that it's important and it needs to be spread to other people. So it really helps me grow this channel and helps other people learn this material so that we all can create lives that we love. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.